everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming this purple smoky eye I've got right here, and I am going to show you how to get it using the new Urban Decay Spectrum palette. This was just recently released and it is gorgeous. It has a beautiful array of colors if you need some more color in your collection. I mean, this is literally just like a rainbow in a box, so go try it. But I'm going to show you how I got this look using that palette, and if you want to see how I did it, then just keep watching. Okay, so getting started, we're going to be taking our transition shade, which is Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie, and our Sephora rounded crease brush. Just taking that right in my crease. This just gives a really nice transition shade. It's a very light transition shade. Moving on, we are going to be picking up Makeup Geek Frappe, which is just a little bit darker, with the same brush. We're not being precise with this. We're really just fluffing this into our crease. It's just gonna help the rest of the shadows blend together since we are doing very bright colors today. Now I am taking the Urban Decay Spectrum eyeshadow palette. I am going to pick up my Morphe M433 brush. This is great for the crease, really getting precise in the outer corner. And I'm going to be picking up the shade Omen, which is this lighter iridescent purple shade. Hopefully not too much fallout on these. We don't want fallout. Oh my God, it's beautiful. And I am just packing this right onto the outer corners, and then bringing it towards the inner as well. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm really just focusing this into my lower crease, into my inner corner, and a little bit in the outer. And you will see why very soon. Picking up a little more Omen. These are so pigmented, you guys, my gosh. Same thing now, just putting that in the crease. You don't have to be too precise with this either. You're really just working it onto the inner and outer. Okay, we're going back to our blending brush, and we're gonna pick up Peach Smoothie and just blend that out. Now we're going to start deepening out the outer crease. I am now taking an Extra Dimension eyeshadow from MAC in the shade Rich Core. This color is so beautiful. Really packing this into the outer crease. Really focusing that there. I am taking this Morphe E18 brush, and I'm dipping this into the same eyeshadow. And I'm packing this right on the inner corner. Picking up more of that color. Just concentrating that right in the inner corner. And you should have something like that. I'm leaving the ball of the eye open because we're gonna go in with a much lighter color for that. And then same thing over here. And just start deepening that up. And then picking up my blending brush again. You guys can see how much blending is involved with a look like this. We're picking up Makeup Geek Frappe once again on the same brush, blending brush. And I'm just going to start blending this out. And now I'm gonna be picking up Makeup Geek Cherry Cola eyeshadow. And I'm gonna focus this right into the outer V. Back to our blending brush. We're gonna blend a little more. Picking up no additional product. I am just running this along the edges. Now I'm picking up the shade Bordello in the Urban Decay Spectrum palette. And I'm packing this right on the ball of the lid, the center of the lid. I'm going to be taking one last shade from the Urban Decay Spectrum palette, and it is the shade West, which is a bronzy chocolate brown color. And I just want to deepen up the outer corner of the eye. I just want a little bit more dimension here. Okay, now I'm going in with a new product from Sephora. This is the Bright Future Color Corrector in the shade Pink Brightness. And you pretty much just use it like you would a concealer. And you just put it wherever you might have a little bit of darkness going on. If any of you have tried the Becca Under Eye Brightener, I swear this does the same thing for a lot less money. This one is only $14, I believe, and I actually really like this one better. I am taking my foundation brush and just blending this out also with my finger. And then just around the edges, wherever you need it. I have already done my foundation, since I didn't mention that. I used my favorite, which is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the shade number 2. I didn't do concealer or anything because I knew I was probably going to want to clean this look up a little bit. So I'm just patting that in and then following up with the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer and Bavarian Cream. And we're just going to blend that out. Once again, I have forgotten my beauty blender. So we are going to use what God gave us and use our great fingertips to blend this out slightly. And going in with the Morphe M439 brush, which is the brush that I used for my foundation, and just blending around the edges a bit. Gets the job done. I'm gonna put on some mascara. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And just throw in that on my lashes. Okay, we are waiting for our lash glue to dry, so I'm gonna start on the face. I am taking the MAC Pro Emphasize powder to set my under eye. And this is the Kat Von D Shade Light brush. I'm using the light side. Just setting that concealer in place. Okay, so now I'm gonna finish bronzing the face. I am gonna be taking the new Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette and my MAC 135 brush, and I'm taking the shade Lo-Fi. Now I am taking my falsies. I am using the Ardell Wispies for this look. And I'm just taking these with my tweezers, applying it right to the center first, then taking the outer corner and just putting them in place right there. Now taking the inner and setting that in place as well. And then just kind of grip the two of them together. My camera was not recording that, but I pretty much just took the Kat Von D blush in the shade Mickey and Mallory, and I took the darker shade to the outer parts and the lighter shade to the inner part of the cheek. And I'll just run through that one more time, just to blend it all together and kind of show you what to do. Do you guys know how to apply blush? That's it. This is one of my favorite colors now. I love this color. Now going back to my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, I'm gonna be taking the shade Angel right here for my highlight. And I am, of course, taking the Morphe M501 brush. I've not used this highlight shade yet, so I'm very curious to see how this goes. That did not work out. So, when all else fails, we go in with our Becca Jaclyn Hill palette and we take Pearl and just run over it. And then that way, Your highlight will always be poppin'. Always keep this as a backup when trying new highlight. That should be a disclaimer on the back of it. I am topping everything off with a little bit of a matte cream sheen gloss in the shade Boy Bait. That is gonna do it for this makeup tutorial. If you guys would like to request anything that you wanna see in the future, just leave a comment down below and I will work on that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye.